Alright, man, today YouTube, man, we're gonna be reacting to NBA Youngboy's $2026 million car collection, man. This is just motivation to anybody out there who trying to grind for this, trying to strive for this. Me personally, myself, is what I'm striving for. Not just the cars and the luxurious stuff. I just want a better lifestyle for myself. So, future me, if you're watching this, man, you was grinding hard, you deserve it. Alright, so let's get into it. I don't want to hold y'all no longer. You know how I'm coming, man. Let's get into the video.
Man, I was flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 16.
NBA Youngboy is back, and he's not slowing down. After everything he's been through, the man's still out here living like royalty in the mountains of Utah.
Yes,
and when
sir.
I say royalty, I mean it literally. This brother's got a car collection that'll make your jaw drop faster than his latest album. We're talking pink Bentleys, demon-powered muscle cars, off-road Lamborghinis, and wait for it, a literal civilian super tank. Yeah.
Bro, what do you need a tank for, though, gang? What you need a tank for, man? Tanks. What you need a tank for, young boy, man? Huh? Why do you need a tank for one? I ain't gonna lie, I understand it, but why do you need a tank though? That's how you know got too much money, man. They need to do something with their money because they're buying tanks, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not going to war with young boy. That's dead.
Heard that right. A tank.
Never, ever.
Today, we're ranking every single car in NBA Youngboy's $2026 million car collection from number 10 all the way down to the absolute craziest vehicle you've ever seen. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for number 1 because it's absolutely insane. Let's get into it.
Right.
Coming in at number 10, we got something that'll definitely turn heads, but maybe not for the reasons Youngboy intended. The pink Bentley Bentayga. Yeah, I said pink. Not red, not white, not
pink.
Even that classy
That
champagne
pink thing,
color.
man.
We're talking straight up Barbie pink rolling through the streets of Utah like it's a fashion statement on wheels. Now don't get me wrong, the Bentayga itself is no joke. This thing's packing a W12 engine under that hood, which means you're getting 12 cylinders of pure British luxury and power. We're talking about a 6-figure SUV that comes with all-wheel drive, so it can actually handle those snowy Utah roads when winter hits. The interior, hand-stitched leather, wood trim,
clean,
and technology that'll make your smartphone jealous. But here's the thing though, it's pink, like aggressively pink. This feels more like something one of his baby mamas might have picked out during a shopping spree and he just said, forget it, I'll keep it. The Bentayga is supposed to be this sophisticated, elegant SUV that screams old money and class. But in pink, it's giving more soccer mom who won the lottery vibes than rap superstar energy.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, it's still a Bentley. It's still worth more than most people's houses. And yeah, it'll float down the highway like you're riding on a cloud made of $100 bills. But compared to the absolute monsters he's got sitting in the rest of his garage, this is the one you leave parked when you really want to make a statement. 10th place for the pink Bentayga. It's luxury, but it's not legendary. Ranking number 9. Moving up to number 9, we got something that screams NBA Youngboy's energy way more than that pink Bentley ever could. The red SRT Demon. Not just any Dodge Challenger, but the
Hellcat SRT, you cannot pull up on me, baby Gray. Do your homework.
Demon. The absolute menace of American muscle cars. Let me put you on game real quick. This car is packing 1,025 horsepower from a supercharged V8 engine. That's not a typo. Over 1,000 horses ready to launch you into another dimension. We're talking 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's faster than you can finish reading this sentence. This thing doesn't drive, it teleports. It's got launch control, drag radials, and it comes from the factory ready to embarrass supercars that cost 3 times as much. The Demon was literally built for one purpose, to dominate drag strips and make every other muscle car look slow. It's loud, it's aggressive, and it's got that classic American V8 rumble that'll wake up your entire neighborhood at 6 a.m. This is the kind of car you don't just drive, you unleash it. But here's the reality check. The Demon is basically allergic to anything that isn't a straight line. Curves, forget about it. Snow and ice, you're asking for trouble. This car was designed for quarter-mile runs in perfect weather on prepped surfaces. Take this beast up a snowy mountain road in Utah, and you're gonna be sliding sideways faster than Youngboy drops new music. Still, you can't deny the raw power and the statement it makes. This is pure American muscle with no apologies. It fits Youngboy's wild, unpredictable energy perfectly. It's the kind of car that says, I don't care about your opinions, I'm doing me. 9th place for the Demon. It's a beast, but it's got limitations. Ranking number 8. At number 8, we're stepping into Italian territory with the dark gray Lamborghini
Maserati?
Urus S.
Oh, that's a
Now
Lamb.
this is
Tweaking,
where
that's a
things start
Lamborghini.
getting serious. The Urus S is Lamborghini's answer to the luxury SUV market, and let me tell you, they didn't come to play. This thing's got 657 horsepower coming from a twin-turbo V8 engine. That's more power than most supercars had just 10 years ago,
Oh my
and it's
God.
sitting in an SUV. The all-wheel drive system is aggressive and intelligent, meaning it can handle pretty much any road condition you throw at it. Rain, snow, dirt roads. The Urus doesn't care. It'll grip and rip through all of it. The dark gray color Youngboy chose. That's that villain aesthetic. It's not flashy. It's not screaming for attention. But when you see it rolling up, you know something's serious.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, these cars look like
Not flashy. It's not
these cars look like Transformers, man. Like it like they can transform into a transformer at any given moment, gang.
screaming for attention. But when you see it rolling up, you know something serious just pulled up. It's got that murdered out look that says, I'm rich, but I'm also about that life. Inside, you're getting full Lamborghini treatment. Carbon
Oh my
fiber
God.
everywhere, digital displays, sports seats that hug you like they're trying to keep you safe at 150 miles per hour. Because let's be real, that's exactly what they're designed for. Now, the only
Sir.
reason this isn't higher on the list is simple. Every other rapper has one. The Urus has become the go-to SUV for anyone in the industry with money to spend. Drake's got one. Travis Scott's got one. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper probably has one too. It's almost become the new standard, which takes away some of that exclusivity factor. But don't get it twisted. This is still an absolute monster of a vehicle. It's practical enough for daily driving, luxurious enough to impress anyone, and fast enough to embarrass sports cars at red lights. For Utah's mixed weather and mountain roads, this is actually one of the smartest picks in his collection. 8th place for the Urus S. It's elite, just not unique enough to rank higher.
Urus S.
Ranking number 7.
They say if you ain't got an S on it or a C on it, put it up. If you ain't got an S or a C, put it up. You feel?
Coming in at number 7, we got something that looks like it was designed by NASA and wrapped by aliens. The McLaren 600 LT with that insane
This a space coupe. She ain't know that aliens exist on my homie, shorty. Real space coupe, man. Do your homework.
galaxy wrap. This car is straight up art on wheels. The 600 LT is McLaren's long-tail version of their 570S, which means it's lighter, more powerful, and more track-focused than the standard model. We're talking 592 horsepower from a twin-turbo V8 that sits right behind your head. The exhaust pipes, they exit at the top of the car, right behind your ears, so you can hear every single pop, crackle, and bang from that engine. It's like having a symphony of mechanical violence following you everywhere you go. But let's talk about that wrap. Galaxy print. Purple, blue, pink, stars,
Space coupe.
nebulas, the whole cosmic experience. This car looks like it could fly to another planet if you pushed it hard enough. It's the kind of wrap that
What's
makes
up?
people pull out their phones and start recording before you even drive past. It's a rolling Instagram post. McLarens are known for being absolutely insane on the track. The 600 LT is lightweight, aerodynamic, and handles like it's reading your mind. The steering is so precise you could thread a needle with this thing at 100 miles per hour. But here's the catch. This is not a practical car, like at all. It sits so low to the ground you're basically scraping on speed bumps. The suspension is stiff enough to feel every pebble on the road. And in Utah, with snow, ice, and rough winter roads, this is a garage queen. This is the car you pull out on perfect summer days when the roads are dry and you want to absolutely stunt on everyone. It's a McLaren, so it automatically gets respect. That Galaxy wrap makes it one of one, but it's just not built
Fire
for
Bros,
the
what up,
environment
man?
Youngboy lives in. 7th place for the 600 LT. It's a showstopper, but it's not a daily driver. Ranking number 6.
Number 6, man. What we got?
At number 6, we got another Lamborghini, but this one's screaming for attention louder than all the others. The bright green Lamborghini
Huracan.
Huracan STO. And when I say bright green, I mean this thing glows like it's radioactive. You could probably see this car from space. The STO stands for Super Trofeo Omologata, which is Italian for we
Chillin',
took
man.
our race
Chillin', man.
car
Doing
and made
these
it street
reactions,
legal.
man.
This is Lamborghini's most track-focused
play some
version
games,
of the
later
Huracan.
on.
It's lighter than the standard model because they stripped out everything that wasn't absolutely necessary. Less weight means more speed, better handling, and a driving experience that'll make your heart rate spike.
Oh my.
Under the hood, you're getting a naturally aspirated
Bro look like a real alien in that motherfucker. Real green alien for sure.
V10 engine. No turbos, no superchargers, just pure raw engine sound that screams all the way up to 8,500 RPM. It's one of the best sounding engines ever made, period. When you start this thing up, car alarms go off, dogs start barking, babies start crying. It's that loud and that glorious. The STO is rear wheel drive, which means all that power is going straight
Real
to the
alien,
back
man.
wheels. That makes it incredibly fun to drive if you know what you're doing, but it also means it's a handful in anything less than perfect conditions. Rain, sketchy, snow, absolutely not. This car wants dry pavement and open roads where it can stretch its legs. That bright green color though, it's giving energy drink commercial vibes. It looks like it runs on Monster Energy instead of premium gas. It's loud, it's obnoxious, and it demands attention everywhere it goes. You can't be subtle in this car even if you try.
Crazy
The STO is an incredible machine. It's one of the most exciting Lamborghinis you can buy, but it's not practical for Utah winters, and that color is a bit much even for someone as bold as Youngboy. Still, you can't deny the presence. 6th place for the Huracan STO. It's wild, but there's wilder stuff coming. Mid-roll value add, context break. Before we get into the top 5, let me give you some context about why these rankings matter, especially for someone living where NBA Youngboy lives. Utah isn't your average place to own a supercar collection. See, Salt Lake City and the surrounding mountain areas deal with some serious weather. We're talking 4 full seasons, and winter doesn't play around. Some areas near the canyons get over 500 inches of snow per year.
Damn.
That's over 40 feet of snow.
500 inches? In Chicago, 5 to 6 inches is crazy to us, but like, oh my God, I can't. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, man. I'm gonna pay somebody to come shovel my shit every day, man. Get it out the way. I don't wanna stay here no more. 500 inches of snow, game. Can't do it. Sorry.
No, the roads get icy, hilly, and straight up dangerous if you're not driving the right vehicle. Most supercars are built for perfect weather and smooth roads. They sit low, they have stiff suspension, and they're usually rear-wheel drive. That's a recipe for disaster when you're dealing with black ice and snowstorms. So when you're ranking a car collection in Utah, you can't just look at horsepower and price tags. You gotta consider, can this thing actually handle the environment, or is it just gonna sit in the garage 8 months out of the year? That's why some of these upcoming cars are ranked higher than you might expect, because Youngboy didn't just buy cars to flex. He bought cars that can actually survive and thrive in the mountains. Now, let's get back to it. Ranking number 5. Now we're heating up. At number 5, we got the camo-wrapped Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. And this right here, this is where Youngboy showed he's not just buying cars for Instagram. He's actually thinking about where he lives. The Sterrato is Lamborghini's answer to a question nobody asked. What if we took a supercar and made it go off-road, and somehow they pulled it off? This thing has a lifted suspension compared to a regular Huracan. It's got off-road tires with more grip and durability. There are skid plates underneath to protect the
It's like
engine
a race car, man. It's like something you would buy your kid, man. A little race car, man.
and an undercarriage from rocks and debris. This is a Lamborghini that can handle dirt roads, gravel, and yes, even snow. The camo wrap is perfect for this car. It's not trying to be flashy. It's trying to blend into the wilderness while still being a $500,000 Italian supercar. It's like if a special forces operator became a Lamborghini. Tactical luxury. Under all that off-road
Hey, nah, these metaphors and these how he describing it, man, is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
capability, you're still getting a V10 engine with over 600 horsepower. It's still fast. It still sounds incredible, but now you can actually take it places other supercars could never dream of going. Want to drive up a mountain trail? The Sterrato can do it. Want to hit some back roads in the snow? It'll handle it better than most SUVs. This is genuinely one of the smartest purchases in Youngboy's entire collection. It's rare. Lamborghini only made a limited number of these. It's capable in ways that make sense for Utah. And it still has that exotic Italian supercar appeal. You get the flex without sacrificing functionality. 5th place for the Sterrato. This is where brains meet horsepower. Ranking number 4. At number 4, we're stepping into straight up tank territory. Well, almost. The blacked out Brabus Mercedes G63 4x4 squared, customized by Platinum Motorsports. This thing is an absolute monster. Let's start with the base, the Mercedes G-Wagon, already one of the toughest, most capable luxury SUVs on the planet. Then Mercedes took it and made the 4x4 squared version, which means they lifted it, gave it portal axles for even more ground clearance, threw on massive off-road tires, and basically said, let's make this thing unstoppable. Then Brabus got their hands on it. Brabus is a German tuning company that takes already insane Mercedes vehicles and turns them into absolute beasts. More power, more aggressive styling, more everything. We're talking upgraded twin-turbo V8 engine, custom exhaust, carbon fiber everywhere. And then, just to make sure it's truly one of one, Platinum Motorsports blacked out everything. The paint, the wheels, the trim, the windows. This G-Wagon looks like it's about to roll into a classified military operation. It's Darth Vader's daily driver. The 4x4 squared sits so high off the ground you practically need a ladder to get in, but that ground clearance means you can drive over anything. Snowbanks, no problem. Rocks, easy. Fallen trees, just drive over them. This thing is built to conquer any terrain you point it at. Inside, you're still getting full Mercedes luxury. Heated and cooled seats, premium sound system, all the technology you could want. But the vibe is different. This isn't a car for cruising to brunch. This is a vehicle for making a statement. When this pulls up, people move out of the way. For Utah's harsh winters and mountain terrain, this is probably the most practical vehicle in the entire collection. It's luxurious, it's capable, and it's intimidating as hell. Fourth place for the Brabus G63 4x4 squared. This is where luxury meets military-grade toughness. Ranking number 3. Now things are getting serious. At number 3, we got pure elegance, the Rolls-Royce Phantom with that custom light green interior. This is the peak of automotive luxury. There is nothing more expensive, more exclusive, or more prestigious than a Phantom. The Phantom isn't just a car. It's a statement that you've made it to the absolute top. This is what billionaires, royalty, and heads of state drive. The starting price is over $500,000, and that's before you add any customization. And trust me, Youngboy customized this one. That light green interior, that's not something you can just pick from a catalog. That's bespoke. That's Rolls-Royce's craftsmen hand-stitching every piece of leather to your exact specifications. The wood trim is real wood, sourced from specific trees and finished by hand. The Starlight headliner has hundreds of tiny lights embedded in the roof to look like you're driving under the night.
I ain't gonna lie, that double R thing, crazy. Crazy bankroll on a double R, man.
Sky. The Phantom is powered by a V12 engine, but you barely hear it. The cabin is so well insulated that...
I ain't gonna lie, I want one of them. I can't lie. I need one of them, gang. I need one of them. I can't even lie about that. Can't lie.
Rolls-Royce engineers said the loudest sound inside the car is the clock ticking. It's that quiet. The ride is so smooth you could balance a champagne glass on the dashboard and not spill a drop, even on rough roads. Now, the Phantom is rear-wheel drive, which means it's not ideal for heavy snow. But Rolls-Royce equips these with every winter-ready feature you could imagine. Heated everything, advanced traction control. And honestly, when you're in a Phantom, you're not worried about the weather. You're worried about arriving in style. This is the car Youngboy hops in when he wants to remind everyone that he's not just a rapper, he's a mogul. He's generational wealth on wheels. Third place for the Phantom. This is elegance personified. Ranking number 2. Coming in at number 2, we got the crown jewel of Lamborghini's lineup, the dark orange Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. This is the final boss of naturally aspirated supercars. The SVJ stands for Super Veloci Hoda, which is Lamborghini's way of saying, we made the Aventador as extreme as physically possible. This thing has over 770 horsepower coming from a naturally aspirated V12 engine. No turbos, no electric motors, just 12 cylinders screaming at over 8,000 RPM, creating one of the most incredible sounds ever produced by a machine. The SVJ has active aerodynamics, which means the car adjusts its wings and flaps in real time to maximize downforce and stability. It's got four-wheel steering, so the back wheels turn slightly to help with cornering. The entire body is made from carbon fiber to keep weight down. This car is a technological masterpiece. That dark orange color is called Arancio Atlas, and it's one of Lamborghini's most iconic shape.
I wonder if GTA gonna get the license to have these type of vehicles in GTA 6. Cause it's like, why not? Like, if RP had them with no license, I feel like GTA 6 will be able to have them with a license. You know what I'm saying? This is GTA 6. Why wouldn't you want your car in GTA 6? But it's like, I understand it because it's like I understand it, but I don't understand it because it's like people can damage these cars in the game and be like, yeah, I don't like these cars and do all this type of stuff to it. But it's a video game. Like, what I'm saying? This is why they don't want their stuff in video games or whatever the case is. But like, if RP have it, why not GTA 6? Like, why not get a license to have these type of vehicles in GTA 6 game? Like, that'll be so dope to the point where it's like everybody gonna want to drive this or that or this or that. Like, you know?
It's not too bright, not too subtle. It's aggressive without being obnoxious. It's the perfect color for what is essentially a street legal race car. The SVJ was a limited production car. Lamborghini only made a certain number of them, and they sold out immediately. Owning one means you're part of an extremely exclusive club. This isn't just a Lamborghini. This is the Lamborghini, the final evolution of the Aventador before they moved on to hybrid powertrains. Is it practical for Utah? Absolutely not. This car hates snow, hates rough roads, and hates anything that isn't a perfectly smooth racetrack. But does Youngboy care? Not even a little bit. This is the car you pull out on perfect summer days when you want to remind the world who you are. Second place for the Aventador SVJ. This is automotive royalty, but there's still one vehicle that tops it. Ranking number 1, the Throne.
What's number 1?
Finally, number 1, the absolute king of NBA Youngboy's collection. The vehicle that makes everything else look normal. The Ripsaw EV3, the civilian super tank. Yeah, you heard me right. A tank. Well, technically it's a high-performance tracked luxury vehicle, but let's be real, it's a tank. And it's the most insane thing Youngboy could have possibly bought. The Ripsaw is made by How and How Technologies in the USA. It's not a military vehicle. It doesn't have guns, cannons, or missiles. Civilian Ripsaws are completely unarmed. But it looks like a tank, it moves like a tank, and it'll go places that would destroy literally every other vehicle on this list. This thing runs on dual rubber tracks instead of wheels. That means it can handle snow, mud, sand, rocks, swamps, literally any terrain you can imagine. The suspension has long travel, so it can absorb massive bumps and jumps without braking. It's powered by a high-output V8 engine with enormous torque, giving it the power to climb over obstacles that would stop a normal vehicle dead in its tracks. Now, you might think a tank would be slow. Wrong. The Ripsaw can hit 50 to 60 miles per hour, which is extremely fast for a tracked vehicle. Military tanks usually top out around 30 to 40 miles per hour, so this thing is quick, agile, and unstoppable. The Ripsaw represents everything about NBA Youngboy's mentality. He doesn't do things halfway. He doesn't care about what's normal or expected. He wants the wildest, most extreme option available, and he's got the money to make it happen. Now let me know in the comments, which one are you taking if you could only pick one? Are you going with the elegance of the Phantom, the raw power of the SVJ, or are you going full send with the Ripsaw tank? Drop your answers below.
I ain't gonna lie, this hard, man. That's a hard question to ask, like, which one you going with for real? That's hard. I don't know. It's just too many to choose from. I can't even choose, man. I can't even choose, man. Drop it in the comments. Which car would y'all buy or get out of these top 10 cars that Youngboy got in 2026, man? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. I can't choose. I can't choose. Help me out. Help me out, man. Help me out. But shout out Youngboy, man. You feel me? Shout out the person who did this video, man, and put this all together, man. This is just, like I said, this is motivation, man. Motivation. Motivational purposes only, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We gone. Pew.